This is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson. We have Austin here with us this morning, and Austin is a perfect candidate for our new series, Hardcore Chiropractic. As you can see, Austin has a significant, what's called antalgic posture to the right due to his muscle spasm he's having down in his thoracolumbar and lumbosacral spine region. He's had back surgery at 4 levels in his lumbar spine, and that was back in what year?
17.
2017, so just last year, and that was due to having leg pain, right?
Yes, sir.
Sciatica?
Yes, sir.
And then this all came back, what, how long ago?
3 or 4 weeks ago.
3 or 4 weeks ago when you were just doing normal everyday stuff?
Yes, sir.
Yep. So I've evaluated him. I've already done his orthopedic neurological evaluation. He does have signs still of herniations of the lumbar disc, which are causing paresthesia down into his right leg, into his big toe. Now that is the L5 nerve specifically. I can map the whole body out and tell you which nerve supplies what, and that specifically is the L5 nerve, which comes out of the L4, L5 intervertebral foramina. So let's have you close your eyes for me now, Austin, and flex your head forward and backwards. Neutral. Now see, you can see his posture, his head's way forward, his ears dropping way out here in front of his clavicle back down into his mid-chest, and he's looking down. So he's got what's called forward head posture. He's also got this hump beginning to form right up here in the upper thoracic spine as a result of his significant forward head posture. Do you look down a lot during your daily activities, Austin?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And see, his pelvis has translated way left of center. He has hardly any room over here between his left arm and his pelvis, and a lot of room over here on the right side. But he's still got reflexes, which is a good thing. He has not had any bladder or bowel dysfunction. We always check with our patients who have had spine surgery or have herniated disc in the lumbar spine. Let's go ahead and lay back on. You tell me there, Austin. To make sure they haven't had any bladder or bowel dysfunction. If you've had bladder or bowel dysfunction, that means that you've lost control of your bladder or your bowels, and you've wet yourself or pooped yourself. And that is a significant neurological problem that requires surgery within 24 hours, or you'll be wearing a colostomy bag or a catheter the rest of your life. Now, his right leg was ½ inch shorter, and bring it up here, it gets even, that hurts, doesn't it, Austin?
Yes, sir.
In your lower back and the thighs? Now, he's got bilateral sacroiliac subluxations here on palpation. His right one's posterior, and his left one's anterior. These are all sore right here, aren't they?
Yes, sir.
Boy. So he's got muscle spasms significantly in his thoracolumbar and lumbar spine and lumbosacral spine that extends down into his glutes. That's probably pretty sore right there too. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Which side's worse?
Left.
Left side here?
Yes, sir.
Is that tender right there as well?
Yes, sir.
Down all the way down on the side of your thigh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the IT band. A lot of people call it. It's really the tensor fasciolateral muscle. Now you can see he's got an increased kyphosis here in his mid-thoracic spine. He's got tight shoulders. You get tight shoulders a lot, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Your neck's out right there and right there. And he didn't get headaches, but he does have an atlas subluxation on the right there. So I am going to get started adjusting him on the biophysics table here today. So Austin, all you need to do is relax and breathe for me, okay? Some of these are going to be a little sore at first just because they've been out for so long, and they've got a lot of scar tissue down there now. We started this series called Hardcore Chiropractic because we want to see the most difficult cases that a person has with their spine. I love a challenge. And as you can see, Austin's definitely a challenge. Superior to inferior and P to A on his sacrum. putting that back into a biomechanical relationship with the corresponding ilii to make up the sacroiliac joints. Now I'm adjusting L5 straight P to A, L4 straight P to A, L3, L2, there. And I'm going to put him on the Gonstead knee chest table for that lower thoracics. But I am going to start adjusting his mid thoracics. There we go. That's it. You feel all those, Austin?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you got your head popping up a little bit on this one. I'm gonna put the curve back in your neck. Get your head back over your shoulders. Slide down this way just a tad, please, sir. There we go. Good. Okay, now let's kind of roll over on your back slowly. Looks like you turn over in bed. See, I'm bringing his head back up over his thoracic spine, which is where it's supposed to be instead of his being so far forward. Slide down about an inch this way, Austin, and put your arms straight out to the sides, palms facing up. Once you relax your leg in my hand, put your hands on your tummy. There you go. Now you should have felt that from your knee all the way up into your lower back.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Same thing here, just relax this. There we go. Now Austin's pain level is quite high at this point when he came in this morning. Let's set you up sideways here and face that way for me. And there you go. Good. Now he had positive maximum foramina compression test bilaterally, but he also had a positive cervical distraction test, which alleviated his pain, made him feel better. If I lift up like this, Austin, you said that felt better to your spine?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's a cervical distraction test, and it's positive if it relieves the pain or if it causes pain. Can be positive as well because it's stretching the tissues that are involved on the pinching where the nerves are. Okay, now we're going to come over here on this table. Actually, you know what? I'm going to bring you on this table first. I'm going to have you on your knees right there. Here, we're going to put your face right up in there. Up a little bit higher. Yeah, kind of slide up in there a little bit higher. There you go. Now, I want you to let your spine sink down in here. Now you can see he's got a seriously increased kyphosis in here. Let your spine just kind of sink with gravity in here, Austin. Oh boy, moved earth on that one. Should have decibel meter on that one. Felt that one deep down in there, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay, now we're going to lay you on your back right here. Butt there, head up that way, please, sir. There we go. Slide up just a little bit underneath that peg. A little bit more. There you go. A little bit more. There you go. I'm going to get you in there pretty tight, Austin. Okay, try not to tilt. There you go. Just let your legs bend and relax naturally with the table raising them. This is how you should start sleeping, is on your back with your legs elevated. If you were to go home and lay on the floor and put your legs up on the couch or an ottoman and no pillow under your head, that's how you should be sleeping. Now you can see that he's got reflexes bilaterally. A little more on the right than the left. Okay. He's got a lot of scar tissue down that lower lumbar spine from his previous surgery. There you go. Now you should have felt that all the way down, Austin, did you?
Yes, sir.
Alright, good. And look there. Increased reflexes bilaterally equal now. There you go. Boy, oh boy. Now you've been adjusted before, right?
I did this a long time ago.
Nothing like this though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you get up and stand in front of the mirror again, I want you to kind of roll sideways and push yourself up with your left arm. Yep. And we're going to stand right here and face the mirror again. Well, you're standing up straighter already.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Do you feel a little bit better?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Is this some of that pain gone down in the lower back, down your leg?
Yeah.
You still feel numbness in your big toe?
That's still about half what I felt.
About half of what you felt?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to have you close your eyes again and bend your head forward and backwards. And then back to neutral. Okay, look at your head in the mirror right now. See how your chin's up a lot more? We're going to teach you how to get that over your spine now. So pull your shoulders up and then back simultaneously. Flare these guys here like this. Now your head's way forward. So we're going to bring it straight back first. And then I want you to look back at the wall behind you. Full extension. You should feel that all the way down your lower back. Do you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Alright, good. Now relax. Okay, so let's have you flex your head forward and backwards again now. Take a look in the mirror now. See how your shoulders are leveled out now?
Yes, sir.
And look at the space you got now on this left side compared to when you walked in the door.
Yes, sir.
Very good. So this is your very first experience here at Advanced Chiropractic Relief Austin. What would you tell our YouTube subscribers about your history examination and treatment here today?
It works. Not painless than I walked in for. So.
Good. Well, thank you for sharing your story with everyone. This is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, coming to you from Advanced Chiropractic Relief in Houston, Texas, where we do hardcore chiropractic adjustments, pure and simple, every day. We'll see y'all soon.